And gentlemen, I caught Andrew Holness saying something that, first of all, welcome. Welcome to the platform. If it's your first time, welcome. Consider joining the family. You can join the WhatsApp group, 1-876-451-6535. Just text me on WhatsApp, join, and I'll join you to WhatsApp group. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the platform. Alright, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the platform. Alright, now I want to get the full context of what Andrew said, so I'm going to play it from the start, but I lead to the point of which is the climax for me. Listen to this. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen.
Who were the people that lent them money? They are in parliament today. They benefited. They built a business on the high interest rate policy of the PNP. They made their money. Those tapanaris made their money on the backs of people like you, because it is the taxes that you paid that paid the high interest rate to those people. Poor people don't have money to lend to the government. It is those people who had the investment houses that benefited, and then now they want to come and pretend as if they never benefited from government. They benefited from the bad economic policies which affected you. It was so bad that a member of their own party, a member of their own cabinet.
Just a second. You see, the argument that he's making is that somehow Mark Golding and Peter Bunting benefited from the government of the day, which they were businessmen. They were not. Mark Golding was a businessman. I don't know about Peter Bunting. Mark Golding was a businessman in partnership with a business. And so at that point, businesses had to maneuver in such a way so that their business don't die. So Mark Golding was smart enough to maneuver in such a way that the business did not die. I just want to put that in context. So this is what he's allegedly talking about now. Let's continue.
Cabinet, a man of the cloth, a man who was a churchman. He had to comment, his conscience was pricking him.
Oh, and Mark Golding was not a member of the People's National Party. He was not in politics. He was an attorney. All right, a business attorney and a business owner. All right, let's continue.
And he said this policy of the high interest rate was the greatest transfer of wealth from you, the poor people, to them. The man who claimed that he is a tapanaris, he was the one who benefited.
When did Mark Golding claim he was a tapanaris?
Ever alone. The man who claimed that he is a tapanaris, he was the one who benefited. Okay. No poor person in Jamaica should ever allow that man to touch the economy, because he and his friend will go back to the high interest rate policies so that they can benefit from it and continue where they left off, of transferring wealth from you to their coffers.
So basically his argument is that somehow they did something then, and if you give them the power, they're going to do it now. What about what you have done since you had power, Andrew? How much wealth have you gained since being the Prime Minister of Jamaica? I'm just saying, like, this argument you're making is so weak. Where's the evidence of what you're talking about? You're insinuating that Mark Golding somehow cheated and what? Not being a part of the government, he didn't make the policy. As a businessman, maneuvered, and I'm just going off what you said. I'm not saying what you're saying is true. And he benefited from it. So even if that is true, how does that tie into him being the Prime Minister of Jamaica now? Him retired in wealthy. Well, let's continue. As a matter of fact, if Mark Golding could maneuver in a time where other businesses were struggling, and his business actually thrive. Well, the business of Jamaica is in good hands. That means him have the brain and the capacity to maneuver in actual difficult times and actually make good of it. So you have promoted Mark Golden in this, actually thinking that you're tearing him down. If we're gonna go off what you've said, right, and take it for face value, Marky G, they're on top, brother. Thank you. You see, again, this has backfired on you. Mighty God, embarrassing.
Whatever little I made in life, I made it just like you. I buy 2 taxi, then I open a taxi company, and I go through the struggles just like everybody else. I want to thank those who thought that by releasing documents that they would somehow diminish me. I am a true Jamaican. I went through the Jamaican struggles, and
So, on the hearing.
And I go through the struggles just like everybody else.
Yes.
I want to thank those who thought that by releasing documents that they would somehow diminish me. I am a true Jamaican. I went through the Jamaican struggles, and pouring wealth from you to their coffers. Whatever little I made in life, I made it just like you. I buy 2 taxi, then I open a taxi company.
So, right, so I'll just say buy 2 taxi and open a taxi company. And that more had no focus pan. So we're gonna move on to the next clip. Hey, Bangarang over here. You know, listen to this. Mr. Will Rattigan himself. Investigative connoisseur. Yeah, man, listen to this, man.
Sorry for the cut you so much, Mr. Rattigan, but I have to ask this question. The Prime Minister...
He wasn't Prime Minister at the time.
He was member of
Wait a minute. This is 2000. Yeah, he wasn't Prime Minister at the time.
Okay, he was not Prime Minister.
Yeah.
When we do our research, Andrew Holness never hold a 9-to-5 job.
Correct. And he was working for that voluntary organization and he worked for the Prime Minister.
Right, for the former, the late Edward Seaga.
Correct.
Right. So tell me something now, sir. Where does Andrew get money from to start have a loan business going?
That's one of the questions they're asking. That's the crux of the matter now. Where you get all of this money from to do all of this? Don't forget we did the summary earlier now, where we show how much money you make every year, and we say how much you have to pay for taxes and how you buy the house without a mortgage and where the money come from. We did that. So we just combine the two. Now here's what happened to him now. Mr. Buchanan was supposed to transfer the company to the Prime Minister, but look at this. Him said the company never get transferred to him because why? Mr. Buchanan died before the deal was finalized. And people ask, how did Mr. Buchanan die? Was it a heart attack? What was the story there?
Question.
But anyway, and it also, your Prime Minister said the business was mainly cash. So him give you estimates.
The business was mainly cash.
Yeah. And him
So
give you
hold on there.
estimates.
What he said, Mr. Buchanan business was mainly cash, or his business was mainly cash?
No, the business where him will take over, and remember him pay Buchanan, him buy the business from Buchanan, and at the same time him get money too. And him say it was basically cash because I'm asking him what was the yearly revenue, and see him get an estimate right here. Him said 10.2 million, operating costs of 6.4 million, and operating income of 3.7 million. Him not have no receipts or nothing like that. Him says mainly cash. So him can't justify that through receipts.
Almighty God in heaven.
Now look here. Them say the business activity, the assets from the income were never previously declared from 1998 up to the date that them say them wind up the company, them close the company. And so when the company closed, it struck right as so January 2018. So from 1998 to 2018, the Prime Minister not tell nobody nothing about this. He not declared upon him statutory declaration.
Some
prison this on people. A prison this.
Yes.
Prison this. Now look at it. The leader taxi service. Right? This is the one where him open. See the first mention of him wife, yeah? him put him wife on it. Juliet Holness as the main shareholder, and 2 members of his constituency. I wonder if the 2 members are the 2 members were involved in a Westcon.
Them same one. Or,
Right?
or,
So, so ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Holness did start a taxi service in 1999. But when you get the money from to buy the taxi them, because the brother went dead up here, so is a taxi service in own too. Apart from delayed the taxi service, I'm gonna go back and show you. You understand? It's a company like that, right? He was trying to purchase the business. You get me? Sunshine Mobile Company. See there? Sunshine Mobile Company. So we'll go back and look on the document. It says here, Sunshine Mobile Company Limited. Mr. Holness noted that he was involved in the taxi business, and before his entry into representational politics, owned 3 motor cars, which he contracted to Sunshine Mobile Limited. After Mr. Holness registered the later taxi service, he had as many as 8 cars, right, operating in Sunshine Mobile Company in November 2000. So you see, it's 2 different companies, you know, and 2 of them have to deal with taxi service. So he actually registered a company named Delayed Taxi Service, and before that, he was involved with some cars being contracted to Sunshine Mobile Company Limited. Make it go back. See there? So this is the inception. So the first thing, Premium Group Limited in work for Siaga. Sunshine Mobile Company have couple car. Right? So I stand corrected. Andrew the Avon taxi service with you. Plus the one where they put the something in it. But the that's why I say me no want to definitively go out of my way. That's why I say me I go back to the information. Right? But where you get the money from? Where you get the money from? Why you can't tell them the source of the money when him start these business? And he had a loan company too. He had a loan company, y'all. Yo, this man went from rags to riches and he cannot explain it. And he's saying that people is trying to tear him down. Nobody not sorry for you. Come explain how you get your money, brother. Simple. But I'll leave it right there. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Alright? Peace and blessings, man. Peace and blessings.